There's the big man. Is that
Howdy.
not the big man? Oh, that's the big man.
Hello.
There's also Aki leaving.
Well, that was awkward. Hi, this is Jenny. Welcome to stream. Let me make sure, stream is, streaming.
It is.
Stream is streaming. Okay, we good, we stream. How are you folks doing?
You sound incredibly nervous. Are you okay, Jenny?
I'm fine. I'm just a bit weird today, so you'll have to excuse me for being weird.
Ooh, rattled even. Also, hello, Alpine.
You can thank Alpine for tonight's gift. It's a Jenny month gift. Shadows Over Loathing, and apparently Alpine's replayed it multiple times.
Very, if it's anything like West Over Loathing, very good choice. Very good choice.
Markiplier started playing this, but never finished his playthrough, so I'm interested.
Yeah, honestly, same here. For the exact same reasons, yeah.
Also,
You guys are gonna love it.
Aki is subbed. They have subbed
I need to
the
check.
Prime.
I need to check. Make sure I'm still subbed. When is my subscription run out? It runs out in 4 days.
I gotta sell all the things to do, so I should be ready.
Let them come.
Yeah, just take a sec to make sure something on my stream is working right. Okay, I think it's working. Yeah, there we go. For some reason the viewer count was bugging for a second, but no, it's working now. $13 months, that's crazy. Anyway, welcome to Shadows Over Loathing. For those who are in the Discord call with me, just hanging out and watching the madness unfold and my decisions come forth. I'm just gonna share it to you guys real quick here in the Discord so you can see it in real time with me.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, there you go. So now you don't have to see the stream delay. Granted, viewership is still appreciated, but you know, I imagine you guys don't want a delay, so, you know, for your courtesy.
Yeah, I just lurk. Also, Jenny doesn't know how to lurk apparently. You cannot mute the Twitch itself, or else it doesn't count as a viewer. You have to mute the tab.
You have the what?
I'm telling people how to lurk, and since you want them inside the stream as well, not just the Discord. Man, my voice might be a little bit sore. I don't.
Where's your voice foot?
Thank you for simulating something right as I'm messing up my words. Thank you, Leonard. Make Jenny embarrassed too.
No, I'm saying, when is your throat not sore?
Uh-huh.
Also, if you're wondering why I kind of sound like an idiot for a second there, I'm simulating chocolate mochi.
I'm having...
Nice.
It's like ice cream with tiny little chocolate chips in it, surrounded by a thin layer of dough.
Very good.
Sounds delicious.
I gotta turn down the volume a little bit.
Also, Jenny, if you ever need help with the game, I'm here.
Yeah, we'll try to let me do it fresh first, though, of course. Alpine,
Of
just
course.
because, you know, it's only if I'm, like, really stuck I might beg, but I really doubt I'm gonna have to. I'm a smart cookie.
Yeah, no, I understand ya.
We'll halfway through we'll be like, please, Alpine, please help me.
By the way, don't get on the road.
Jenny, I'm more afraid that you're going to miss out on cool things just by you not knowing what you're doing. I don't. Is
Moving
this
company,
that
WASD, it's how to move.
This smells like a diner, and it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes, magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted. Just walking around, just stuck.
Oh, let me read it. I'm not talking to you until you wipe that look off your face. The copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom's in the back. She points over to the right, as far as you know.
Try coffee, you'll like it eventually. Hello, Nika Nastra, welcome to the stream.
Have fun.
You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing
Character creation.
I am Heavy Weapons Guy.
Oh, fuck, that does look like him.
I mean, yeah, when you have nothing more than an aftershave and two dots in a line.
You know what? This is dumb enough to play the game through. We'll be heavy and make heavy decisions.
Heavy goes through.
Heavy goes through loathing. There you are.
Choose your character.
Now Kissy has to voice act Heavy Weapons Guy.
Give me a few seconds. Give me a few freaking seconds.
This man cannot get one day.
Forgive me. I am now like this.
What?
Don't you awe me, sister? I ain't no freaking puppy.
You just switched tabs and I just saw what you look like. Oh, goodness.
Oh, goodness. Don't you laugh at me.
I'll laugh at you all I like.
This chassis makes me talk weird.
Every chassis makes you talk weird. It's just this one makes you talk weirder.
Yeah.
A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is.
Who wants to play the guy?
You know, Cotton can read the old man, and and Alpine, you can read the lady.
Alright. The way these young women act these days with their short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses that don't even cover their...
Ankles?
It's scandalous! And those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought Prohibition would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no, sir.
Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music that they're playing nowadays, though.
That's the problem right there. This newfangled jazz music with all the drums and the clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz.
I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf.
Drinking decaf, also known as fuck you, bitch. Anyway, going on that.
Hey, no.
A couple of young women are chatting. You know, these women over here. They probably like jazz.
All right, let me read the ladies. Hey, Mac, what town is this?
Poughkeepsie, are you two traveling?
Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill. So we boosted her jelly beans breezer for a weekend whirl to the hot potato. Oh, bushwhack.
Matterbook goes nuts over
Sounds like we
sawmill.
went too south with it.
Heavy
What?
two at Sawmill.
We flew a kite with him. Everything's Jake.
Jeez, I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 hours older than you two.
That does not say hours.
But I barely understand what you're saying.
What are you, a cancel stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes.
Yeah, I'll try that. This is exactly why I fuck a machine gun instead of with. Hey there! Is there something particularly interesting about that coffee
It's my first one.
of the day?
No. It's my first coffee ever.
Oh, what do you think?
I think it is a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt.
Ah, well, it's not for everybody, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I'll have another one after this, though. And then maybe every morning for the rest of my life.
Well, that looks much better. I'm Ethel. All right, pick your name or make a new one.
No,
Again.
do the lowercase h and then everything else.
No,
Yeah, no.
Let's have some proper grammar at least.
we must have a capital H.
Come
I-
on.
No, make
I
his
am
whole
heavy.
name capitalized. Make his whole name capitalized.
Yeah, Jenny put it. Jenny had it on caps and then did a lowercase h.
All caps. Heavy.
Heavy.
Give you.
I'm heavy.
Hey, who? All right, now pick your last name.
Weapon guy.
Yeah, whip. Imagine. I don't think they let you choose a third name, but still.
Heavy weapons
Pleased to meet
guy.
you. Pleased to meet you, heavy weapons guy. What can I get you?
I just realized, can I click on options instead of pressing numbers?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can, I think.
Okay, because it's been annoying as hell moving my fingers across the keyboard.
Oh, no.
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here?
Hey,
Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City?
My uncle lived there. I got away from him. No wonder.
Jenny, you okay?
That's a reason.
I don't know if I should continue.
Wait!
Okay, that's a reason, hun. But that's somebody else's reason. What's your reason? Ethel locks eyes with you.
Oh,
All right, pick your reason.
Hmm.
I'm searching for something.
I see. Do you know what it is you're looking for?
Looking for
Something dark.
What do you mean by that?
There's something in my dreams. a kind of darkness, but it's moving. I have to find out what it is.
Some of the color drains from Ethel's cheeks.
Got the perk haunted.
Oh boy.
What? Oh.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I wonder if
All
I'm
right,
gonna have to do some voice acting now. Fuck.
Check some perks.
Hold on, I got a freaking jingle because Cerberus decided to redeem it.
Oh,
There,
that's cute.
you happy, you moron?
Yeah, I don't know. I think during Christmas they installed some jingle bells.
All right, prologue.
Prologue.
That's a nice bus ride.
Twinkle, twinkle, little dick!
Really?
How I was there? What you are?
I don't want to listen to Twinkle Twinkle Little Dick right now. We're in the middle of an RPG.
The finish.
Well,
Twinkle,
that's a you problem.
My pain is pain is Monkey Spencer here right now.
Shall I read out the letter for you?
I think
No, I can read it. Actually, wait, this is not heavy voice thing. You know what? You could
no.
read,
This
you
is
could read.
narrator / Murray Morris. Although that's your uncle, so I feel like either me or you should probably voice act Murray.
Oh. Okay, hold. Like, you pull out what if you got from Murray and wait it again. Murray Morris, in care of Murray's Antiques, 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Dear Happy, I hope this weather finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you are able, please. Your Uncle Murray. Oh no,
Hey,
clown.
the clown. The real heavy weapons guy. You're a phony.
Oh fuck.
Free crab!
Sensei, woo!
Let's go get some free crab!
Oh yeah, Nikon, if you're so heavy about a freaking boy kisser heavy voice, then why don't you go ahead and clip it and send it to wife? You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window, expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees.
Oh, sure.
So Jenny, which side of the cola were you on? Pepsi or, Coca?
Or red cola.
Or RC cola? Mm-hmm.
Which cola do I prefer?
Yeah.
I don't really like soda. Soda simulations are always kind of weird and like fizzy and painful. But I will say, root beer was sometimes nice. And sometimes certain cherry colas taste like a cherry lollipop.
Yes. Root beer and cherry, I think, is a lot better than default.
Bus driver! What's going on? It doesn't look like Ocean City.
Nope. Sorry about this. We're out of gas.
Oh, jeez. You couldn't fill up before we left.
I filled up the bus. This trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas can. You got an item, empty gas can. Plus one additional can.
Swell. Why do I have to get it?
Well, I'd go myself, except for 2 reasons.
Would be.
Firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg.
What's wrong with your leg?
It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night.
Wait, if this bus takes a trip and a half, that means that he always knew this would happen, which means he always expected to make one of the widest do this crap for him.
Yes, he did. He's an asshole.
Oh. Mom. Mom.
Okay, apparently Jenny's playing a Marlock now instead of the Heavy. Are you choking?
They're drowning him
fish
in the
or something?
mochi. They're drowning him in the mochi.
Stop choking on Japanese balls. On these sweet Japanese balls, Jen. I know they're tasty, but you gotta stop choking on them.
Okay, I tried to simulate putting an entire ball of mochi in mouth. Cold. Cold.
Very cold. Very, very cold.
Very cold and not easy to uncold. because the dough kind of shields it from melting.
Jenny.
So it was cold.
Well, at least we're all excited to know you're willing to put sweet Japanese balls in your mouth.
Excuse me.
I don't.
I'm sorry, Alpine, I'll tone it down a little.
Ay.
I just want to say, Alpine, I never say anything that heinous. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh yeah, Mr. Gentai himself walking around here.
Yeah, his full first name's Kanai Joe. His last name is Gentai.
I am coming.
Well, alright then. Guess I haven't got much choice. Can I borrow your umbrella, at least?
This is a left-handed umbrella.
I am left-handed, as it happens.
But you aren't registered to my umbrella insurance.
Kill you. Nuts.
Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use, though. Good luck. Pussy-ass bitch. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? You show the driver your gas can? Well, his gas can. Sorry. We're gonna need a lot more gas than no gas at all.
Yeah, for a ride that takes like 2 whole gas cans, you'd thought he would have bought in a second fucking gas can to fill up by
Well, I mean,
now.
he had a second gas can. He just didn't fill it up.
Oh, this is going to be a problem. Oh, hey, gas! That's great! Oh
Convenient.
no, this crap.
Now with extra lead.
That's bad. I'm a
Oh,
little
no,
more
it's
concerned that it's like
yummy.
$6.17 over 64. What? And why
Oh,
is it meat per gallon?
Jenny doesn't know yet.
Jenny doesn't
Should we
know.
tell them how the economy...
Don't tell Jenny how the economy works.
Filling station! That's not what I meant to do! Objects! Cheese wolf! Empty oil cans! Why are they stacked? That's awful! I have baseball bat. I can beat the shit out of the driver now. This is excellent.
Then who's gonna get you to Ocean City?
Yo.
It's weird that the cash register is pointed towards the front of the store. Meat. Are you an employee? Yes. Really? You haven't been working against this in this, really? Okay, here you go too. A desk. Locked desk. Hey! Broken radio. Shelf not useful. No use. Old personnel files. Look up my shelf. I have a file. I have
so
a
you were an
file.
employee. Oh, you were an employee.
You were actually an employee of this place at one point. It turns out you only worked here for a week while you tried to get to your uncle's place before, but nonetheless.
Stand clear of whift before operating, Steve!
I am Steve.
Steve.
Big tool chest. This tool stolen. Foods box. One foods. Foods broken. Replacement? Button. Button. Okay.
Jenny, check out your stats. Do you have to like manually
Fuzz!
level things up?
Foods!
Oh.
Well, I'm pretty sure we are still in the tutorial segment.
Replace! You see, I read the shelf carefully. It said there's nothing you could use here right now. You see, madam, what you don't understand is that I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the card game for lawyers.
No
What?
mention of Yu-Gi-Oh! No Yu-Gi-Oh! Bad kitty.
What the hell you mean?
No Yu-Gi-Oh! Bad. That's nerd shit. Bad.
Coming from you?
Yes, coming from me. Now press
Well,
the damn
the point
button.
is, it's a card game that is so fucking contrived, so ridiculous in its wording and clauses, that you basically have to be a lawyer and pay careful attention to not just the words, but the freaking, like, special characters in it. Like a colon and a semicolon can change the meaning of a clause and when it takes action.
Jenny?
Who the fuck asked Jenny?
Jenny, I've played enough
I'm stating
Yu-Gi-Oh!
it
to tell
myself.
you
My
all you
show,
need to do.
motherfucker. Suck your own dick, rip it off, and then shove it up your asshole. I don't care.
Okay, no more talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently that's an autism that isn't burn well.
One third full. What?
Did you just curse?
Fine, I'll start a no cursing counter. Timer. I meant timer. We're activating it now. You just did it after I cursed. There. Timer's gonna go for 10 minutes. I don't know why the god of this world decided to offer me the ability to buy the car. Come buy from who? I can steal this shit.
It's both of you to assume that the narrator is a god. It's like saying that the fucking voices in my head are gods. I'm crazy.
They
Not
are.
that crazy.
They are. You should listen to them.
No hose on pump. If it had hose, I could use gas. This pump is full of water instead of gas.
Well, yeah, it's full of rainwater.
This pump is empty. Hey, you know what'd be great if I could do something with that. You know? You know what I can't do? I would like to take the hose. That'd be great.
Well, that's not the fucking puzzle now, is it, Jenny?
Character sheets. Ooh. Heavy weapons guy.
Don't worry, it will find you soon enough.
That's a little concerning.
Basic
Good luck,
humanity.
Good luck.
Books. Basic skills. Hmm. Okay, and then there's inventory. What the? Who the hell are you?
That's Emerson.
Emerson. Kitsuna is waiting. Hello,
Hi,
Kitsuna.
Kitsuna.
Thank you for wait. I appreciate it.
I
Also,
will-
Howdy,
Kitsuna,
Kitsuna.
if you're just chilling and you're not doing anything, you can probably join our call and watch this crazy crap. Oh no, I
Feel free
cursed twice,
to.
didn't I?
Yeah, you did. This game didn't
What?
force you to. You were not forced to do that at all.
At that through the
Hello,
counter.
kid.
There is a shout out for the kid.
Also, thank you, Liam King, for following. You get to see the Pumbaa. Yeah, mods, if Kitsuna does pop into the general call channel for any reason, just drag him in.
Heard.
Alright.
What the heck? What is Emerson the Wubba? When you were 4 years old, Emerson flew in your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as familiar ever since.
He's your familiar.
Luggage. Cheese wolf. Potion of oil. If you open this thing in rain, stuff get wet. I can't say no now? Oh, it's just not wetting me right now. Okay, that makes sense. So maybe I can only open it while in a place. Well, let me try that really quick. Let's see what happens. Okay, now let's try. Luggage. Unpack. Oh, come on!
The game is just saying no. Fuck you.
Because they came up with different words for different environments, so that means they're gonna let you open it.
Let's see. Kitsuna says, all out of social battery for a bit, another time though. That's fair enough, Kitsuna. If you need your rest, that is okay.
Also, Jenny, just in case you don't understand, social battery is a figurative thing that humans have.
I understand metaphors, you dunce.
I'm just
Don't
making
have a-
sure because you're a fucking moron, okay?
No, I'm not. Optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. I imagine it's always optional. What? Where's the non-optional ones in this world? What?
That's called Waffle House.
Hello, woman. Are you there?
Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany.
Sorry, I'm going the other way.
Oh,
What's the way to the car?
oh.
What's your name? I'm Heavy.
Lydia.
Nice to meet you, Lydia. Although I admit the circumstances aren't great. Do you know where I could get some gas?
Yes?
The bus I was on went out, and the driver sent me to find some more.
Us?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City.
I've never been there.
Well, okay then.
She did not answer one of your questions. She just repeated them back to you.
So you did a good movie with me?
I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon.
Oh, that's a classic. What do you think?
It was scary. I like it.
I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, The Cameraman?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. Okay, goodbye, good luck. I'm not continuing that. I'm not. Come on. Sorry, bitch, you useless. You can't even, like, stand... I guess she's hitchhiking and just... Whatever.
She's
I cursed again,
hitchhiking
didn't
and
I?
he's stopping right. Yeah, you did.
Alright, that's 3.
Is it 3, Jenny?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure it's not 4?
You're gonna shut up now.
It's 4.
You know what? Instead, read Old Man.
Hey, I didn't want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence that y'all just barged into.
Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside. I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned.
Well, come morning you'll be right, so you might as well get in and out of the rain for a spell.
What?
All the old man country hit. Fuck.
Well, come morning, you'll be right. So you. What? He's saying he's also illegally in this building. He's just got there first.
I
that
think
is
he's.
gonna
I think
abandon it,
what
maybe.
he's stating is that he will be leaving this house come morning, not that this isn't his house.
Thanks, my name's Heavy Weapons Guy.
Pretty heavy. Elias. Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. Wow, what's that on the fucking mantle?
Are you leaving this rifle behind?
Yep.
How come?
Well, it's a varmint rifle. And where I'm going, there ain't any varmint. There's varmints to be sure, and critters and such is like that. But that almanac don't list any examples of varmint qua varmint, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
No need to fret over it right now. In any case, that gun is for later.
Later.
Yep, much later.
Okay.
The joke is the joke.
Yeah, we
the
know the
already.
joke.
Hydra,
We
you
know
did
the
have
joke.
to spell
You,
it
you
out.
don't have to explain it.
What?
Did you not get the joke?
Jenny doesn't know what Chekhov's gun is. I've asked him this before. He doesn't know what Chekhov's gun is.
Well, there was this guy named Chekhov, and he had a gun.
And it came back later.
It's a writing tool, like a MacGuffin. You should.
Okay.
You should really do some more research. Basically, that'll probably come back later. So remember, Chekhov has a gun.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Yeah.
The body redeem is over. I'm going back into my normal chassis now, thank you.
No, you're fucking not. This is your punishment for not knowing what Chekhov's gun is.
What do you mean punishment? Please don't. Let me go back to normal.
Okay, I will. I'm not saying anyone else in your chat's not going to, but I won't.
Okay, then I'm going back to my normal chassis now. Give me a few seconds.
Well, do it quickly before someone redeems another body.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Jenny! You gotta check!
Oh, fuck you. Hold on, I gotta move on to... Oh, God, the family body's all the way in the corner over there. Get about walk an extra few bodies like over here. Mwah.
Yeah, Chekhov's gun is a writing tool. It isn't specifically a gun, but it uses a gun as a metaphor. Basically, you specifically show or mention something earlier in the story, and then it will come back later in the story and be important, rather than just
However-
having it randomly show up out of nowhere.
However, in this case, due to the literal pun, the gun is a literal gun owned by the literal Chekhov. That is the joke.
Alright, just give me a second. Pulling up game again.
I bet Jen doesn't even know
Also,
what
the
I'm
cursing
talking
timer
about.
just ran out. So that's 3 curses I gotta add.
Or
What do you mean 4?
you said fuck 2 times.
Hmm.
When was that?
When you said the third one.
Madam, is he lying?
I did not hear a third one. Who redeemed that?
You
Because I'll
didn't hear a
take those.
third one?
Uh,
He definitely at least swore 3 times. I'm pretty sure I heard a fourth one.
yeah, I did. Yeah, I wasn't fully paying attention. I'm not gonna lie.
Fine, just mark it as 3.
Yeah.
I say 7 just to be safe.
All in favor for 7?
Aye.
No.
Well, I'm actually doing that. Add 3 to the counter.
Hmm. Free for now.
Alright, well now we're at 30 out of 40 curses. Oh god, I have to try to do a heavy voice one like this. That's crazy.
That's
What's that funny looking thing? I can't do it. This is so weird.
That's a duck call.
Oh, what's it for?
It's for calling ducks.
Oh, fun.
Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of being haunted.
Haunted?
Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. A bunch of spiders got in there, and now it sounds all scary when you blow it.
I see.
If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call. Oh.
Okay, not to think about spiders. What?
Good job.
The button said, what spiders? I clicked it and it just said, good job, and that's it. Wow, that's very haunted, I guess.
you're doing a spooky ghost run, I see.
Oh, that didn't mean I got. Bears? Are these boxes really full of bears?
Give me a second. Nah, those boxes are all canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit.
I have pears now. What's with these boxes of gears?
My daughter, Simone, left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them here for her.
Wait, are those boxes of tears or tears?
Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither one of them in a box. That don't make any kind of sense.
Okay, hold on, honey. I'm pretty sure you could put tears in the box.
No, because then the box will be all soggy. And does that box look soggy to you? No, siree. What was that, Jenny?
I said you could put them in a jar.
You know who else you can put in a jar?
You can store a lot of things in a jar.
You know who's going in a jar after this fucking VOD goes up?
They're not me. I'm too big for a jar, you idiot.
Heavy weapons guy. We're making a really large jar for heavy weapons guy.
Nothing is too big for a jar. You just need a bigger jar. And a lot more men.
Chairs.
And
What's in here? Stocks?
Scissors. He misspelled shears 3 times.
This is a very large box, considering that most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. Is this really a box full of rings?
Yep, about 140 of them.
Did you go to college 140 times?
Nah, of course not. I just collect them is all.
Why?
Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're funny. That there's the collecting trifecta.
What's with this door?
Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room, who's left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, 'cause I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented.
Can I use the bathroom?
Sure. How do you know that door was the bathroom, though?
I've always had a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms is all.
Well, good for you, I guess.
Why? Hoping a toilet doesn't come back to haunt me later.
It's
It isn't.
It's a major.
It is again the joke of Chekhov's gun.
This entire house is a joke to Chekhov's gun, Jen.
Hi,
You think
baby.
that lock has anything?
Oh,
Important.
I
Well,
forgot.
no, that's
Like, do you
not
think it was
Chekhov.
pointed out specifically for something?
Well, no, because that's not Chekhov's lock. That's Simone's lock.
I
So it
forgot
probably
Jen
won't
doesn't
come
know
back
how
later.
Abstract humor works.
Hey there, good looking. Well, what's wrong? Why I oughta? Oh, no. Aw. This is good. Ah, there you are. Hey, good.
Aw, Jenny's having fun.
You might not
Dude.
understand it.
Jenny has voices.
Did you just
in
call
her
me a
head.
cat? I'm not a cat. I'm a robot.
No one
You
called
are a
you-
cat.
no one
Look at
called
your
you a
ears.
cat.
Yeah, wait, no one
oh
told
no,
you
I'm
that.
leaving the house all sad if I don't go through the cycle. I have to go back.
In my expert feline opinion, you are a cat.
Hmm.
Ah, you're all smiling.
Wait, shouldn't Heavy have an angry scowl on his face?
Or an open smile, at least.
I've decided that Heavy gets to be happy today.
Hmm.
Heavy is never happy. He remembers what they did to his mother, his sisters, and his
Where does
father.
this door lead? I
He gets
asked
to have
you.
hot gay sex with a German, though.
Spare. Why was I about to do the fucking Heavy voice? Spare bedroom ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself. Though I doubt you'll find much of use.
Dust devil?
Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't being cleaned under properly. And since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what does Simone call it? A nutrient-rich environment. Ornery little beast. Real territorial.
Also, West. Aw, look at all those nice books.
Fistfight at Horse Thief Gulch. The Betrayal of Cow Mountain. Fistfight at Cowboy Canyon.
Okay,
The
he's trying to do his
Handmaid's
like.
Tale.
I just want to say,
Oh, yeah.
him trying to do his slutty voice makes him sound like the number 15 Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone else's foot fungus. But it turns out that may be exactly what you get.
Alpine, it took him that long to get the joke.
Well,
Oh no, I got it immediately. I just pointed it out. Because
Horse
knowing
folk
you,
up the
you
bloody
often do things
trail,
accidentally.
the cows of revenge, outlaws of the night, the reckoning at Dry Canyon, betrayal at Cowboy Arroyo, cows of revenge, the shootout at Horse Thief Gulch, buffalo of darkness, the buffalo of the purple sage, the duel at Six Gun Ranch, betrayal at Rattlesnake Hill, cowgirls of the night. Riders of the Bloody Sands, the Misplaced of Bloody Mountain, the Cowgirls of the West, the Bandits of Glory, Betrayal Grapples, the Cowboy Dogs, Drive My Tails, the Glory Buffalo, Go Find 600
Jenny, I don't. This is just random. This is just random.
Promise of the Night Bridge, the Tarnation of Buffalo, the Glory, Betrayal of Wrestling, Requiem, Boy, Royal, the Rise of the West.
Okay, Jenny, very good.
That's enough, Jenny. You found Chekhov's wallet. You should probably return that to him.
Well, you see, I could return it to him. On the other hand, I don't feel like it.
Annie, are you sure you want to fight this thing?
Fight the demon.
Alright.
Fight me, demon.
Where's the
okay,
save? Where's the save option?
There is no save
Oh, it
option.
auto saves.
So, like, if I die, does the playthrough just end, or does it just respawn me?
No, it just continues on. Just like, oh, you're back up. You're good. Oh dear.
Oh, that hurt you a lot.
Alright. Just read your options carefully.
Oh yeah, you were about to bleed to fucking death.
Yeah, you've got like maybe 2 more turns in you. And that's
Actually,
assuming
one
he
turn
doesn't.
If he attacks you again, yeah.
Yeah, 1 turn if he attacks you again.
Why does that character do so little damage with a bat of all things?
Because that's the tutorial.
This is the first fight you can do in the game, and you're gonna lose.
Well, I mean, it was an optional fight, Jenny. You didn't have to fight this thing.
No, like, but mathematically, I can only do 1 damage per turn, or maybe like 2 damage per turn with the rock. But he's got
Well,
10
how
HP.
much health? Okay, he has 10 HP. Yeah.
Yeah, the math doesn't work. You listen to Chekhov, I guess so.
Yeah, I think you can maybe come back in the fight later during the tutorial. It's a long tutorial, if I remember.
Oh, you're gonna like that thing.
Ah, pistol.
This one, if I recall, is a little bit easier. A little bit.
Yeah, we're really fighting a scarecrow right now.
Yep.
With a gun.
Right. Read your options carefully.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna go put my ice cream away.
Is this bird supposed to do something?
I don't know.
Yep, it raises your stats at random.
At random.
Alright?
Pretty sure I just lose.
No, no.
Yes.
They. Oh, yep, you died. Womp womp. You suck. Well, I mean, you didn't have the gun equipped. Maybe try equipping the gun.
Oh,
I would
that's
recommend you.
interesting. Sorry, what up, man?
I was saying, why don't you use the haunted duck call during the fight? After all, it does reduce an enemy's stats.
Also, can't you eat mid-fight?
Started pretty boring between
Yeah,
the
that's
very
for later.
shooting techniques.
Yeah,
I
you
need
don't
higher
have
stats.
enough mysticality to do that one.
Now you can survive a little bit longer.
What?
More moxie. Yep. Go for the rock. Done. Now you can just... Yep.
There you go.
You
I
killed the
think-
scarecrow.
Now you can get whatever skill you want.
That was just a regular scarecrow with a gun. Knights of Bread, hi there. It says it typically gives you a debuff of death. Oh, on death.
It
RXP.
really depends.
Okay, I don't know how to increase skill.
Just select it and it purchase it.
Yeah, you see the plus, you see the blue things?
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware you could click. They kind of grayed out a bit, you know?
Yeah. So you can choose whatever you want. Muscle, mysticality,
Okay.
or moxie.
Before I even click those, hold on a second. Let me check the weapons. So, deals your muscle plus 1 physical damage. Deals your moxie plus 1 physical damage.
Mysticality is your magic stat, if you will.
Yeah,
Makes
you learn a
perfect
lot of
sense.
things from it by the looks of it.
So, we got mysticality. Moxie, I assume, is supposed to be some type of charisma stat.
Think of it like, okay, think of each stat like muscle, you'll make yourself like the powerhouse, like the knight. So you do a lot of damage and you're strong as hell. Mysticality, you're the wizard. And Moxie, you do high damage, but you're not gonna be as tough, if you will.
The 3 classes are Mage, Warrior, and Ranger.
Yeah, warrior.
Well, we are doing the heavy weapons guy. So on the one hand, I could go strength. But on the other hand, he likes to have guns. A lot of guns. A lot of guns. So I'm thinking I might just go with a bit of a moxie route here. Yeah, you know what? You know me. I like gun. I will use gun. So we'll increase moxie. But if we have extra stats, we might pour it into something else. It depends. Let's do that really quick. We'll go to moxie.
All right. There we go.
All right.
Moxie time.
There we go. Absolutely moxied.
Congrats, you got gas.
Excellent. We have more gasoline. That tractor is the right most interesting thing in this part of the county. All right, I get it. I'm going to assume Knights of Red apparently knows this game. I'm guessing they've played it. You'd have to be impenetrably dense to wander into these woods. Barn doors are locked. So, you're moving out?
Yep, I finished packing, so now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff.
You've got movers coming in the middle of the night?
Nah, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep.
I see. Why are you leaving?
Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never practically cared for farming anyhow. Just kind of fell into it, you know. So I reckoned I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to.
Nice.
So what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this?
I got a letter from Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City.
I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet.
Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more.
Yeah, I got you. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it.
Thanks.
I gotta warn you, though. You'll have to fight my daughter for it.
What?
Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster.
What?
It's a thing my daughter Simone built.
What?
See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too.
Wow.
Problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Play-Doh. So I locked it in the barn.
Ah, I see.
You're welcome to try your hand against it, if you mind too. Please be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key.
Thanks.
No problem. Fucking bitch.
All right, this one I don't. I think this is one that's not so bad. Just as long as you have the right weapon equipped, you're good.
Well, we have Moxie now, and we're using the weapon that is boosted by Moxie. We have a duck call. We have a cheese loaf. Wait, is this a permanent increase?
Until you eat something else.
This is a temporary. It's a temporary increase until you eat something else.
Huh.
Yeah,
So theoretically, if he never ate anything else,
He would have it until well, the end of the next chapter. But until then, if you don't eat anything, you have that perk until the end of the chapter.
This is kind of interesting because it behaves as if it's a consumable, but really it's almost like wearing a ring, and like you can only wear one ring at a time, and each ring boosts a specific stat.
well, no, you do have a literal ring slot, though. Is
it
the
does
issue?
get consumed. Like it will.
Look,
It is a consumable, but it's not a
consumable,
temporary
but it
consumable.
behaves like a permanent equipable that only has one slot.
I guess if that's how you want to view it, you get what it means. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess for now we'll just eat it.
You may want to save
All
that
right.
for puzzles.
Cursed by an absence of crackers, you eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you're unclean both inside and out. You gain, in effect, improved loafing. Bam! Okay.
You seem to be having fun.
Meow.
Welcome to
Look
the
around
inside
and-
of the barn.
Ooh, there's a fishing rod.
Oh, there is.
Cool. I
Now
can
you
go
can
fishing
fish
at some
in any
point.
body of water.
Great. You have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. Okay, good practice, I guess. Sure. All right, here we go.
All right. Try to weaken it first.
How much AP do I have? 1 AP. Okay, so each of these consumes 1 AP. So,
Except for shooting.
So, usable once per fight.
All right, now it's going to be less. Now hit it. 4 damage. You one-shotted it.
Jesus.
Good job.
Simone's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. 5 XP. Rest in parts.
All right, now get your gas.
Wasn't really much of a
Welding
monster.
gloves. Can I equip them?
Yep. You're equipped.
Gives you push one hot.
That will help you against the Dust Devil, yeah.
Matter of fact, yeah, you deal like 4 damage per shot now.
Well, no, originally
Might-
it was 1 damage, and then I added 1 Moxie, and then I added 1 more Moxie, so it should be 3 damage per shot. As for
But if you use the duck call, you'll deal 4.
I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
So theoretically, you could potentially kill the Dust Devil.
You know
Technically,
what?
yes.
It's an interesting point. Let's see what the fishing rod does. So the fishing rod can be used for fishing and definitely not for fighting, but you can use it for fighting. It does physical damage, same as the bat.
To me, that reads that it deals you muscle damage. But maybe I'm reading that wrong.
Let's see. Meanwhile, Emerson over here, each round of combat increases your muscle mysticality or moxie. So it's kind of random. Also, Knights of Bread is beating the game outright, so they understand these things. Ladder. You'd go up there if it weren't for your hay fever and your falling out of lofts fever. Yes. Okay. Let's kill things. I'm coming for you, Dusty.
Oh, it increased your muscle.
You did weaken it, right?
Yeah, they did.
I think it wasn't the weakening that did it. I think he just got lucky and the bird gave him moxie.
Or something.
And even
Yeah.
with that showcase, he has not got the strength to try and kill that thing right now. No.
Yeah, because that thing gets to attack first, too, so immediately gives your 4 bleed.
Yeah, I think as long as you don't give the gas cat in yet, you can most definitely get enough to defeat him.
Here's the thing. I I definitely need some more, like, HP or something, but I don't think I even get HP yet without some, like, equipables doing it for me. It just seems like I can only equip one of 3 stats right now. At least I think so.
There are items all around if you want to search for it that can actually weaken the enemies even further.
Yeah, it's a big tutorial.
Yeah, but if you already have the full tank of gas, you can, like, end it now and say screw it. Oh, help the turtle.
Chekhov's turtle.
Alright. Let her run back. Alright?
Where's it running to?
Probably in the back of the
Alright.
barn.
I had to beat up your scare. Oh, also, the body redeem is done. I'm gonna go back to my normal body now.
Is that what you think?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because nobody's gonna drop 1,000 silver leaves right now.
Are you 100% sure about that?
Please?
Are you certain no one's going to?
Alright, who's gonna do something?
Okay, Nikon. Few seconds.
I see. Oh boy.
Back to this one.
If cursing was a real thing, you would be cursed for all time.
It is real. That's why there's a
Nikon
counter.
also says, it's Nico, if you don't mind, I'm not a camera.
What?
Okay, Nico. However, counterpoint. You should have thought of that before making your entire username show up as lowercase like a fool. Did you know in your profile settings on Twitch, you can actually change which letters of your username are capitalized that other people see?
Capitalized?
Yeah, so you can capitalize both of the N's in your name. And that way, I won't have to keep calling you Nikon. Until then, I'm gonna call you Nikon because you don't know how to capitalize letters! Wait, there's multiple sources of gas I could have gotten?
Seems that
yeah.
way.
133% full gas can? What? Oh yeah, I'm heavy.
Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie.
Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though.
Well, the way I see it, this whole country is my home, so everybody is my neighbor.
Oh, it's nice.
Either that or they're all trespassers who'd better get off my property.
Oh.
I'm just
Sounds
talking
about right.
human. Care for some jerky?
Kind?
Clam! It's a delicacy.
Huh. So on some jerky.
There you are. Can't abide the stuff myself. Like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is.
You're really selling me on this local delicacy.
If you ask me, the locals are a bit weird.
Okay. Any plans for the future?
Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain settles up.
Word on the wall? I've never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine?
Heh, similar.
I see.
Thank you.
Oh, you need to level up muscle to get through here.
Yeah. I think there's like a level 2 and a level 3 stat.
Oh, check
for
on
every
her.
stat.
Or should I say what's left of her?
There's a weird plaque where Lydia was standing. Historic site. At this exact spot. On the 13th of October, 1908. The state's first mass-produced automobile. A Ford Model T purchased by Hiram O. Collins. Accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley. So apparently, that woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good swell. Everything about this is great. You aren't regretting this trip before you even arrived. Go back about your normal, non-haunted day. Turtle!
Take it with you. You have a new friend. You can name it.
Name it
Name
after
him-
Chatter.
Name it Stasha after Heavy's minigun.
Oh, don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Check on him. Open
Here
him
we
up.
are. Knights of Bled the Turtle.
Yeah, he can heal you. Or, well, any random enemy. Right now he's a little weak.
Each round
but
of combat,
keep him
Knights of
and-
Bled heals a randomly wounded ally by his mysticality stat.
Yep, he's weak now, but if you keep him around and level him up, he'll get stronger and he'll be a powerhouse.
Does he level up in fights with me?
Yep, as long as you keep him with you. If
I
not,
am
well,
going to
he's
bring
not gonna-
Turtle.
Alright, just hit equip and you're good. You have your little buddy. Gotta level him up. Just keep going. Alright. Put the book away for now. You're all set.
Okay, so we have gas. I don't think I have enough experience to level up something again.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I don't.
Maybe later.
This whole area. Can I come back to here?
no.
No, sadly.
Which
Well,
is
you can
strange
heal
because
now.
there's some things like you can only access through certain, you know.
Yes, that's called needing to do a repeat playthrough, Jenny.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have multiple
No!
options for multiple playthroughs. Also, you have a healer now, so you can probably fight the Dust Devil.
You know what?
don't think so, but
We could give
You
it a
could
try,
try.
but I don't think mathematically it's gonna work out. I'll probably have like, wait, will I even have one more turn? Motherfucker does 4 bleed right off the spot, hits you for 2 damage, and then another 4 bleed knocks you the fuck out. Yeah, the math doesn't work. Wait, hold on. But it's per turn. So... But does it heal you at the end of your turn? Or at the end
Did
of
you
your
just
opponent's
curse?
turn?
You
End
won't get a
of,
debuff for finding out.
Round of combats.
Yep. So at end of every round, it'll heal you.
Yeah, but is the end of the rounds the end of me attacking or the end of them attacking?
The end of everyone attacking, so if like...
Because
So if
that
you go
order of
first,
operations
then the
matters.
enemies, then it'll be turned.
Yeah, because the order of operations kind of matters a bit. If it's the end of... If I'm always attacking first, technically, and the opponent attacks seconds all the time, and if that's how the game works, then that means
the
that
attacks you first.
it's only after my opponent's done damaging me do I get to do the heal. In which case, I'm not going to survive the devil fight. But that also begs the question, how would you just survive the devil fight if you never come back here on any playthrough? You can only there's only enough EXP around this joint to upgrade one stat. And I guess if you use muscle, you get behind that, the boxcar there, behind that door. Maybe you could get something behind there, but even then it's like, what? So mathematically, if it's the only time you ever come here, I don't know, it just feels weird.
I think there's more to do. Maybe?
Yeah.
Huh?
Bus driver.
Bus driver. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas?
So?
Well, this can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever. Are you ready to hit the road?
Get out of here.
And with that, we're on our way. All aboard.
You climb in the back of the bus and return to your seat. And so you're dozing off to the sound of wind spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you'll slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up.
Blanket Street.
And you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas.
Hey, kid. This is your stop, right?
That are not totally forgotten. Well, what?
All ashore, what's going ashore? Thanks for traveling, Willis Busco.
And so, I am now no longer on bus. There are things to explore. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up at you.
Oh, hi, you must be heavy. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really.
That's me. You weren't expecting me?
Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come in and I'll get you a towel.
You walk over to the counter, try not to drip on any vintage wicker black, as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His weather wasn't very specific.
He isn't.
You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he?
I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. Just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he doesn't come back.
Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You'll make trying to talk great aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission.
Yeah, this is going to take some explaining.
Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. Explain away.
We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch.
Okay. Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery.
Welcome to our back office, the bulb of our little operation.
I'm guessing by operation, you're talking about something other than techniques?
Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there was a bunch of antiques circulating there. Well, hinky would be a real understatement.
Hinky?
Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo. You know, curse. You're gonna find out soon.
Yeah, I know about that kind of thing.
It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt.
And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back?
That's the long and short of it. Yep, what do you say? Are you in?
Absolutely. I'm always up for a crazy adventure.
Great.
You're the sharp to OP, Yaffa boy, God would poke that to office.
Hello. Oh, hey, swell. Timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come and meet him. You can pick your pronouns, too.
Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, the pleasure's all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out from the cupboard? He can sleep in there until we find Murray. You've got it.
He picks up all your suitcase and carries it through the door and back of the room. Okay. Now, Nico Nastra says I could ditch the chassis. Sorry, you redeemed it. The researchers are making me abide by this. This desk is mess. Whose desk is
It's Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten up before someone bumps into it. We have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and squads of exorcists. Anyway, best not to mess with it.
Clock? Clock is not telling time. I don't have time to play games right now. I guess I don't. Weird contraption. Ignore. Modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. Cat! What's the cat's name?
Hello, Pete. Murray got her a couple of years ago.
Squitch, squitch. Why doesn't Calliope like me?
Yeah, she'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those.
Do you have any sardines?
No, we're all out. You can get some tomorrow. They have in the Colas Wars surplus next door.
Okay. Jessica, whose desk is this?
Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's fixing up a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight.
Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night.
Hang on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet.
I'm pretty sure I can. I thought I could do it right here while I'm still standing up.
Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over.
Wow, we're mission already.
You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out to be there's a thing practically right on our doorstep.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it's probably not great. I'm gonna have Gabby go out and get it. That's why she came over tonight, but since you turned up out of the blue...
I guess there's no time like the presents.
I am probably not exaggerating when I say this is literally no time except for the present.
What?
As in, there might not be a future. You don't have to go far to go. It's just down the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there.
Well,
I will go with you. She's good in a fight.
a fight? Heck yeah!
Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that. But you never know. Hey, Gabby!
Gabby reappears with an expedite grin.
Go to the newspaper office with Heavy and help him get the hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for action. Let's mosey.
Oh, fine. You said it's a hat? Of course, hat.
Oh no.
According to the readout, yeah, a men's fedora, probably.
Heavy like that. And I'm supposed to what? Just break in and take it?
Well, not break in exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office.
I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering.
You'll be in and out and back here in bed before you know it.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. There's a brick wall behind this door. That sucks. Everything good, Gabby?
All keen as a peach.
So, you're a flapper, right?
Hahaha, yes. Gabby flaps all of the time. Gabby's parent flap too, and Grand Gabby.
But it's only been the style for 7 or 8. Alright, goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh?
I don't know how you look for it. Parents Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby's practically that Gabby. And previous ones too. It's okay, don't worry too hard for to get it. Us goblins think humans baby making is super crazy.
You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down.
That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more of a clean and shiny.
What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in this country.
No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in.
You're a real firecracker in a fistfight, huh, Gabby?
Gabby likes fighting and dancing. The best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later.
What else is there? How'd you get mixed up with Murray in the whole antique store deal, Gabby?
Oh, it coincided. Gabby was looking just as old clothes and heard over Mary and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing together. It had an adventure smell. Then Mary said, "We're gonna need some muscle for this." And Gabby says Gabby has several muscles, strong ones. And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping ever since.
Okay. Look, maybe in the future, if I ever do a replay of this, I'll actually go through all the extended dialogues. There's so much fucking dialogues! Why is there so many dialogues?
This is a very fun game.
So many dialogues. Okay, we have Wadey fall. What is that walk, girl? God damn, you fat bitch!
Why are you judging her walk? Damn! Why are you judging her walk so much?
Hey, hobo! Nice weather we're having. He smiles, looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while.
Suits me just fine. I guess a wise man once said, "The rain falls on poor men and rich men alike."
Was that before umbrellas were invented, or...?
My name's Gus, by the way.
Hi, I'm Heavy.
Pleased to meet you, Heavy. Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would ya?
No can do, Gus.
Ah, that's all right then. You have a good night now. My foot still hurts from the other homeless guy.
I thought I misheard you for a second. I thought you said my throat was hurting from the homo guy.
No, that's later, Jenny.
Twaskin! Cologne. What does cologne do?
Increases your stench armor by 1. This will replace whatever you ate, Jenny.
Wait, but it says until you use another potion, not another food. This is until you eat something else. This is until you use another potion. So this gives me stench armor, but I don't know of any enemies with stench attack just yet. So maybe I shouldn't use it until I know there's something that I have to deal with. This trash reach has exceeded its can's grasp. That's for, hold on, before I even go there. Securberus. Alright, we'll just do the mission. Here we are. Coffee. Nasty old coffee. Probably a consumable that gives something. I'll check real quick what it gives. I got a feeling it gives, Oh, it counts as a potion, actually. It increases your AP by 1? Oh, that's actually good. That's actually pretty good. That means I could do one more action in the middle of a fight. That immediately increases my damage per second outright.
Yep.
Huh.
You can do 2 turns. 2 turns.
Yeah, you can use the duck call and then immediately use the stone.
Yeah.
Yep.
You drink the coffee. The months have not been kind to it. And because it can't exact revenge on the months, it decides to exact it on your mouth instead. Alert and regretful, yuck.
You can actually read your perks on the on your stats screen. Check it out. Like, go to where you usually find your EXP. Go to perks. And no FX, actually, should be FX. Perks are the permanent ones. But yeah, no, you can see like which ones you can keep track of. Improved loafing and haunted.
Duly noted. Unspent EXP is 15. How much to increase Moxie
I can
again?
pick another thing. So I can get Moxie. Well, I should say muscle or mysticality.
Yeah, it won't even show up twice for this. I guess you can only upgrade it once? That's weird.
Yeah, it seems
No, it's already bought.
Huh. I guess it's probably basic skills. It's probably an advanced skills tab that happens later. I guess we could go for some of the mysticality things, the cost is rather high. Muscle seems to be cheaper.
Help you fight the Dust Devil.
Well, listen, you can't do the Dust Devil.
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. You had to do like a very specific order of operations in order to be strong enough for the Dust Devil. And I went the Moxie route, which means that I think you have to do the Strength route to get in that boxcar of that hobo guy in that first area. And then that might give you something to do that helps you get your stuff up or something. But I didn't do that because I didn't go the Strength route. So,
well,
here
you
I
have
am.
a strength food, which would have allowed you to open it.
Yeah, so I didn't go... So the Strength route allows you to be able to defeat the devil. That's my guess.
Well, you could have opened up the But it's too late now.
Let's see. Knights of Bled says, what a perfect game to watch with my 30s style clothing. Ah, your 30s style clothing. That's great. So, you mean like a suit, right? Because it's just a suit. Anyway, we'll do, on the other hand, if I hop onto Mysticality now, I can eventually get enough Mysticality for the book. I'm gonna reserve this. I'm not gonna do it right now, just in case I notice that there's something later. And then I'll make the decision. Pneumatic Tube System Operation Manual. That is awfully specific. Qualva, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired, you are still fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will give you the axe and set you on fire. Groves Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable.
Interact with this and you'll get something nice. Let's just say you should look around more to find some dates. Then look around.
What date would you like to look at the archives for? You'll find something interesting. 5 XP. Tragic accident. Certain to have no consequences. 20 occurred yesterday evening when here in McCollins. One of the suspects was distracted kid of decided to the president. What did you say? Okay, so that was just talking about the guy who hit the lady.
Go back to that once you find more dates. Right now, just explore all around. Oh, these ones are good.
Leftovers.
Government corruption at all-time high. The government is once again slash-funding the city services and social programs citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures to explain what the funds are reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources reported it. It cuts off abruptly, may result in a pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the SWIP. SWIP. Curtis, if I've told you once, I told you 100 times, not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights in this joint. Electricity is expensive because of the very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you give me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram.
I mean, yeah, that seems about fair.
Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find and rat us out to the proes. Back under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but going to Jack. Water cooler. Trap door. Okay, it's a bit extra. Hold on. Before I do that. Why did it? First, the Kaladi's next, then it says, Burst Kaladi, you always gotta take my job. What's a Kaladi? Take a bit, I can't tell me to say, you present with you, Monica, I put it, also under the water.
Like a fucking Smiling Friends character.
I did, I'm not paying you.
Blab?
Yes.
You just a spot. The word cockamamie me I use there as a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous and implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. Supporters cufflinks. Do I have that equipped? Reporters cufflinks. Reporters cufflinks. The left one is engraved, always check, and the right one says your sources. It really makes you think. I'm assuming this replaces the welder's gloves. Yeah, it does. And the welder's gloves gives you hot armor. As long as it stays in my inventory, I can swap between them whenever something is needed. For now, I will keep the welder's gloves. Okay. Door. Oh, those look suspicious.
A clear inspiration.
I got underground newspaper. Is this organized alphabetically or... It's more of a manifesto specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of free press. It's also an amusing, repulsing cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Okay. Calendar. Control panel. Button, knob, lever. Manual. Green power button. Engage lever. Adjust rates. I guess I can always look up. Button. Lever. Yellow. Where is yellow?
Try again. Alright. Push the
Hold
button.
on. Red indicator light, suction adjust. Blue indicator light, suction adjust E. Green indicator light, suction adjust D. Yellow lights!
Yeah, womp. Sucks to suck. Loser.
Consult manual. This is not helping.
Well, I guess.
Need help,
I'll
Jenny?
board
Hold
the
on, let me
startup.
read. So, red was suction adjust at dial. Blue was suction adjust dial. Green was suction adjust dial. Green button turned it on. I guess we turned up.
Alright.
Red, blue, green. Well, yellow is between, red, what is it? No? This is weird. So many letters. I feel like, is this a puzzle?
Yep.
Is this solvable without a secondary source?
Oh no, it is solvable. Just look at the manual's giving you the hint right there.
Okay, so that should be a hint. We put it up, we put it on, we pumped. Adjust suction rate according to pressure indicator. So there's red indicator is A, blue is E, green is D, but wait a minute, the letters should be in order. So blue should come after green. So maybe red would go to orange, and then orange would go to yellow, which would make yellow C.
Oh, it's a rainbow.
Yeah, now you got it. Congrats, now you don't have to do the fight.
Oh, I don't think
yeah, you
anyway.
still get
What were they
EXP.
doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. You got 5 XP. I got terribly cursed fedora. Ominous, vaguely person-shaped thing. Ooh.
It's me.
I did puzzle. I got thing.
You did puzzle instead of doing the fight. Coward.
I solved it. I did.
Wait, wait, Jenny.
What?
You saw that date on the calendar downstairs. Maybe check the file cabinet.
Oh, okay, this game's like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you know
so
what
you
else?
don't exactly have to. But
You know what else is? The body time has been done for a bit. I'm going back to normal now.
Jenny, you have like 20 minutes left to stream. Just stay in the kissy chassis.
No, I have standards. Fuck you.
Well, guess what? I'm forcing you back into it. Don't even bother.
What? No, you're not.
why?
Don't do it.
Because I'll give you one chance to say something funny and I won't do it.
Win.
What?
You laughed. I'm good now.
No. I didn't even hear what you said.
You laughed. I'm good. It's funny
No,
enough.
I have my finger over the enter button, Jenny. Say something actually funny.
Something actually funny.
Okay, fair enough. You can change now.
The top story from the date is the Ocean City Comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum amount allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that the watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Wow, that sucks.
Also, I just realized, technically you didn't have to do one of those because Nico redeemed Kissy twice.
Oh my gosh.
When it's supposed to be one per person.
Better question. What?
There's
What?
nothing actually stopping someone from using it twice. It's just kind of a moral system. You don't actually have anything in place stopping someone from redeeming it twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they changed the stats at some point.
Yeah,
Hold on, I'm
technically
checking this.
Nico... Yeah, technically Nico redeemed, the Kissy chassis twice.
I think letting if only like 2 people in chat are even redeeming it, then it's... I think maybe like a stream restriction rather than a person restriction would be better, but that's up to you.
Okay, there, I fixed it. I had this in the past. Maybe when I changed the price, it removed the thing.
Maybe. Also, your face is stuck in happy mode. There you go.
Okay, there. Now it's every 25 minutes someone can redeem it, but it's only once per user, so nobody can hog it.
I think it's been like that for a while.
Anyway, we now proceed our way. Hello, person. Charles Wallace. You must be Charles Wallace. I am Heavy.
That I am. Pleased to meet you, Heavy.
What do you do around here?
Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the detectotron and the uncursing machine too.
Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry.
Ah, it's nothing really.
Let me ask you something.
Anything I can help you with?
What's this about an uncursing machine?
I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere.
Well, that's weird.
In a real traditional sense, yep.
Hmm.
Anything I can help you with?
Nothing but nachos. Alpine!
Oh, yes. How's it going? Did you find the hat?
I found a hat! I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual.
Jenny,
Please,
keep
really, that's
reading.
not it.
Jenny, keep reading.
Unusual. He wanted it unusual. He wanted it unusual.
Jenny, keep it together.
Okay. Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. Maybe it's haunted.
I know what you mean. Feels like you have a headache, except you don't actually.
More like a feeling of dread. Like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet.
Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and sit in the machine over there.
Why?
That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get this curse off that hat, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But,
What?
can't we just put the hats in the machine? Why do I need to be involved?
Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together you lift the curse from the hat and transfer it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix.
What?
Alright, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase it. Ahem. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item cleanses relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to psychically project into it and try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll have to give it a try to understand.
I did say psychically, my bad.
Should I
Alright,
be
Jenny,
awake
have fun.
for this?
Possibly not, but go ahead.
You sit in the chair.
No, but while you are, can you hold your ribs open for me?
You sit in the chair, it's surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine with a hiss positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily, like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It's now simply a terrible hat. Uncursed fedora. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now how do I get rid of that curse?
See, curses are like energy. Heavy. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman?
Newton?
Newton Newman, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness, spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more a Newton Newman sort of guy.
The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe, I'll do that.
Yes. Let me know if you need help in this one.
The portal to another world, it is open, but the work here is not done. Fedoral Reserve.
Jasmine and Mordred.
She fell before its time, a ground stained with sin. Yes. It's in Arcadia, ego, even Arcadia, there is death, yes. Even in paradise, there is a killer. Thou know who I am, and why I am here.
Aye, Cutter, there has been a murder.
What thou have know of murder?
That I did not do the murder, and that is all.
What more have thee for me?
Only this, I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tells the truth. One of us always lies. And the third of us does not beckon at all, but holds.
If I find in thee a liar, there is nothing I can do to save in thee.
Aye, Cutter, thou art servant of the wood.
Blessed are the bunches.
Blessed be. Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter,
Aye, a murder.
with perversions at its source.
Speak to me of perversions.
I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them.
What do thou tellin me?
I am troubled by the murder, but of it I know no thing.
I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars.
Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt.
Thy brother speckins of 3 brothers, one who always lies, one who always tellins the truth, and one who does not specken at all, but talks. What specken thee of this?
I do not honken, sire. I swear it upon it.
Never hast thou hunken?
Never, never. 'Tis sin in mine eyes. Is the power in the wood today, Cutter?
Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin.
Look me, a sinner, that I is worthy.
Thou claim to be without sin?
None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to murder.
Then whose?
Look for my brother.
Thy brother speckins of 3 brothers, one who always lies, one who always tellins the truth, and one who does not specken at all, but honks. What specken thee of this?
This is very talk. Nothing has honking in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg.
No honkin' since then?
No, sire. I say I did not do the murder. I also say I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always telling the truth. One of us always lies, and the third of us does not beckon at all. But honks.
Thou lie about honkin' tree.
What say?
Thy brothers honkin' not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of wood. Thou wouldst do murder in the wood.
Okay. That's the right of it. I thought only to distract me whilst I'm making my escape. Goodbye, Cutter.
Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run.
Nay, I grow in. In 100 years, I will have grown so tall and strong that thine axe will never fallen me.
But I will not wait 100 years. Time water.
Guess what? Your hat got an upgrade.
Big rod in the wood today, Carter, and... Wait, what? Nope, that's not you. Don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. 5 XP! You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terrible cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do.
Heavy.
Looks pretty snazzy.
I have hats!
But it is unfortunately not unusual.
However, it gives me a good upgrade so far. My health just went up by 50%.
Mm-hmm.
How'd it go?
It works, I guess.
Ray, what was it like?
I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter, that was me, I guess, and these talking trees, and one of them had sinned.
You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me.
Okay, good.
Alright.
Watch, one of these days that brick door is gonna lead to like a portal to hell or something.
My room.
Alright. Welcome to your room, Johnny.
It's alright at all.
Yippee!
Alright, now I'm sure you can unpack and just start relaxing. Okay, never mind.
So what, you put like a flamethrower in your thing?
Wow, this fucking sucks.
Yep, you are out of
That's on the
sandwich.
stamp.
All your sandwiches are gone.
No.
Alright.
Also, I guess while
Now
I'm
we
here,
get to the fun part.
I have unspent EXP.
Yes, the fun part, spending XP.
This gives me more item or meat drops.
You get much more stuff, I guess, from fighting enemies.
Yep.
Maybe, but I probably want to start building up the mysticality so I can eventually use the book.
And at that rate, you might as well get strung back, since you have the XP.
Congrats. Alright, ready for some rest? And now here's the fun part. Here's a dream about school.
Nice spaces you got there.
Hello. Oh, do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually.
Tiny colony of ants. Peanut butter. Tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Empty. Cookbooks. Stop! Fuck you! Anyway.
I need the lockers!
This one is...
I'm sorry, Jenny. I should have warned you about the French.
The sixth locker opens onto the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly so as to not suffocate. There isn't a seventh one! I said check the 7th one! And I said there are only 6 lockers! Check the 7th locker now, okay? Jeez! You look at the 7th locker, it's filled with old school papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. Read one. How I Spent My Summer by Heavy Weapons Guy, age 6. And start my visit to my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray's funny, you know it's magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray at the end. Look under the papers. Underneath the 5 school papers you find, you got an item. Overdue library book. Is that permanent?
Hmm?
What the hell is this? The only way to interact with your inventory during a dream is if you had convinced Freddy to hold it for you at the exact moment you went to. Who the fuck is Freddy?
Booger?
I did that though. No, you didn't. I did. I asked Freddy. You don't even know Freddy. Fine, you caught me.
You're not pulling the same bullshit you did at the gas station.
Yeah.
Hello there, you must be. Ah, here we are. Here we are. Weapons guy. Heavy weapons guy.
Yes, I am Heavy Weapons Guy.
I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class.
But I dropped out.
In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class.
Oh, I get it. This is where I pick a character class.
Now then, looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. The class is for pig skinners. You have Overview of Card Conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures 504. This course is for jazz agents.
I'm interested in becoming a jazz agent.
Masters of Syncopation and Improvisation. Jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time. This is actually my favorite class.
That sounds like what I want. Alrighty, you're a jazz agent. The name's Weapons Guy, Heavy Weapons Guy.
Now then, there must be a matter in your minor. It looks like you already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied.
Oh. Okay, this is a little extra beyond just the class. What the hell am I looking at? Cryptobotany. So, like supernatural plants. Applied insectology. The psychology of rocks.
Probably give a possible food one.
You want me to explain what these minors are?
I mean, presumably it'll explain to you. If it's like the other one, it'll explain to you, and then you can back out of it or accept it.
Go ahead.
Possibly see an expert in the matter of all plant-based arcana. That's arcana. Actually, no. Applied insectology. So you're an expert on the bugs and the birds and the bees and such. Psychogeologist, rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams.
A psychogeologist. So you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams.
Never mind. Alpine, explain.
Alright, let's go through each of them first. Cryptobotanist. You get to do the Green Arcana, but you get to have the abilities such as HP regeneration. Next, it's Insectologist. This one allows you to study, insects and get more materials from, insects. Also in botany, you do get more materials in botany. Okay. The Insectologist will actually give you 1 plus maximum AP and more gathering experience. And then the psychogeologist will actually give you 3+ physical armor and plus 5 XP from gallery. I'm gonna let you pick on which one you want. You either want HP regeneration, more AP, or physical armor.
Well, all three are decent choices. But what would Heavy choose? Heavy could use more health. AP would be nice for attacking. But armor could be good too.
Heavy is big, strong man. Need be bigger, stronger.
He has most health of all puny baby men.
Yeah, I guess we have to go with Crypto Botanist.
What?
We
I
were
was
talking
saying
about
psychology
the-
of rocks.
Yeah, but
No,
psychology
but
of
that
rocks
is
gives
art
you
is
the
armor, but Heavy big man with lots of HP.
Yes, but Heavy doesn't have the ability to regen his HP. Unless he has a
He has
sandwich.
a sandwich.
He has sandwich.
But that's about it. I mean, I'm guessing Jenny is saying that's what he wants to go down. If that's his choice, then
Yeah,
that's
if
his
you
choice.
We'll
want
do it.
a sandwich, you can have a sandwich.
Alright, hey, you're taking my build. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day.
How would I go about doing that? The voice at the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of a dream.
Just through that door. Alright,
Exit stage right.
you're gonna have fun with this. Once you wake up
The
and see
abyss,
all
you could
the...
gaze into it for days.
Alright, ready? Alright, now check out your perks and you'll see everything.
That is your inventory.
Yep.
However, you do still have the overdue library book.
You can read it if you want to.
Didn't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you don't feel like reading it now. Even crazier, I got to keep the item out of a dream, so already we're getting to weird mystical crap where shit just shows up.
Funnily enough, I actually have an overdue library book that I didn't feel like reading in grade school, and I still don't feel like reading now. And even weirder, it's the Call of Cthulhu. So just coincidental, but that is a neat little detail.
Okay, look, I can almost hit the 5 mysticality mark. Almost.
Yeah, just eat a mysticality food or potion. Yeah.
So, I could eat this, but I think it decreases my moxie, though, if I do.
It would, yeah.
On the other hand, a handgun's tale is probably more important to read, considering the gun route.
Well, I will say check on your perks. Trust me on this.
Although, from what she said with the agent thing, it seems like you're gonna want to focus more on Moxie than Mythicality.
Yeah. So your effects every chapter once you go to sleep gets erased.
So yeah, no, you don't have two. So yeah, 2 Moxie is your baseline, not. So you're not gonna lose any Moxie from that.
Yeah, you can just eat the beans with no loss of moxie.
Also, got a lot more stats to spend.
Oh, so like eating an item, it only affects you for the duration of being awake, and when you go through a sleep sequence, that temporary food item perk disappears?
Yep, basically.
Okay, so I could just outright eat the thing then.
Yep. You know,
What a strange way this game works, but kind of refreshing in a way.
Yeah. I will be going to bed, but check out your stats, because there is a specific skill if you want to know where the HP regeneration is for your minor.
But honestly, I'd recommend we all go to sleep. We all got shit to do tomorrow.
You open the can using the can opener you keep hidden in your sock in case of can-related emergency. Why is it in your sock? How'd you get in there?
Why wouldn't it be in your sock, Jenny? Why aren't you keeping a can opener in your... Well, you don't have socks. So, fair enough.
Okay, book. Read book. You commit the techniques to memory and then practice them by shooting the book to pieces with the nearest convenient handgun. You got a perk advanced handgunnery. Okay, I'll check the perk. As soon as I can click on things. +1 to ranged weapon attacks permanently.
So anything like a gun will get an extra boost.
AKA the rusty pistol you're currently using.
That's good.
Okay, and then of course here, if I get more EXP throughout the course of all this, I can eventually boost my Moxie more through here. Okay, Charles credits, difficulties. What the hell are some of these options? Pacifist mode. Ooh! This option is
haunted.
You won't encounter any spiders? You will encounter so many spiders! Ooh!
Ooh! Haunted!
Oh, you can't turn that one off, it seems.
What?
Is that hard mode?
I think you just enabled hard mode, Jenny.
What?
What did you do?
He just turned on the haunted. He just turned on woo. This option is haunted, and it's gone.
This is gone! Crap!
I don't.
What did that do?
We're gonna find out what I did.
Hold on.
We're gonna find out what I did in the next episode of Heavy Over Loathing. Previously on the last episode of Heavy Over Loathing.
Alright, so
Yeah,
we'll read this and then we'll go to bed. Also, morning, Heavy! Did you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes?
All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire!
Ah, geez, that's weird and unfortunate.
You seem less surprised by it than I would expect.
We're kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front, if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa.
I'll be alright, thanks anyway.
Well, once you got sleep out of your eye, I've got another mission for you.
Another cursed thing?
Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at the local speakeasy at the back of the alley at the other end of the block. The artifact is in here right now. But that's where I started looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues?
Okay, what am I looking for?
It appears to be a watch of some kind. A pocket watch, maybe a wristwatch, it can't be certain.
A watch in the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else?
You need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks, and let me give you a to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here.
Pretty neat trick.
Here's some meat for the expenses. The army surplus next door will have anything you need in case things get rough.
They will. They always do.
Alright. Chapter 1. And then I'm going to go to bed now.
Okay, and do I just kill the program, or do I have to hit a certain save thing?
Yeah, you can go to options and go to the main menu if you want to. Don't get hit by a car.
Wait, is there an achievement for getting hit by a car?
There was in the prologue, I think.
Alright, hold on, I'm gonna get hit by a car.
Nope.
Hey! Ahem, I'm trying to get hit by you. Doing a very bad job at getting hit by cars, I'm not gonna lie.
You're just too skinny, Jenny. You gotta put some weight on your bones.
I just walked through them, actually. Let me get... I can't get hit by cars! Sorry!
But you're also pretty rich. You have 117 meat. Alright. Figure out who are we rating, Jenny.
Alright.
Yeah. Get to stepping.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... Not gonna lie, a lot of people stuck around for this stream. I'm kinda happy about it, really. I get to try some new things and people support me.
Just
It's
profile
good.
picture, baby.
I like the voice acting.
Let's see. We will raid, Why the hell is
Ow.
Catalina Caldwell also on... Wait, no, that's Shadows of Doubt. That's something different. Hey, it's Shadows! I guess you... I guess? But the Draws is also on Dead by Daylight. And, we all know how Cotton loves his Dead by Daylight addiction.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
So-
that's why I know the draws. I versed him in a Dead by Daylight match. Very good at the game.
Yeah, so, you know what? Screw it. We'll raid him. Because he also plays TF2 sometimes.
Yeah, he also plays TF2 sometimes.
Yeah, remember to say D's nuts
Yeah.
and bolts in his chat. It is my tradition.
Also, make sure to follow and all that stuff.
Good
guy.
Follow me more importantly though. I'm a robot. Okay, we're gonna raid now.
Meow.